Hello creative people and welcome to Monika and Doodle. I am really happy to see you here, and also I would like to ask you to subscribe for this channel if you haven't done so yet, because that would help me grow and just make my day much better. Simply saying, today's topic is to make clay pins, because pins are amazing, very simple. Well, I'm starting with polymer clay, going through pasta machine and cutting some shapes. That's obviously what you're gonna do with your polymer clay, and don't paint on it until it's not baked. Well, simple as that. And I'm not gonna go like complete step by step how to behave with polymer clay, because there is a lot of videos I already done about polymer clay, so you can watch those. And like, it doesn't matter, is it earrings or is it pins, the polymer clay qualities will stay the same. You need to bake it and the given instructions on the package. And I'm baking it too now. Once it's baked and cooled down, well, I'm pulling out my acrylic paints. And I know that my packaging skills is not the best, like unpacking skills is not the best, and whatsoever, it's not advertisement. I am not advertising Reeves acrylics, not that they are too good or they are too bad, I'm just not advertising them, and that's it. It's very simple. This is what I have, this is what I'm gonna use. Once I finish those, I'll probably buy something else. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Anyways, from my personal, very deep experience using polymer clay in all sorts of shapes and forms, I can tell you, if you're planning to paint on polymer clay, well, it again depends on the acrylic paint quality you have. My acrylic paint quality is, I would say, like rather beginner level. So I strongly suggest you to either gesso first your shapes, or just mix the acrylic paint with gesso. It will give that stickiness to the surface much better. And like, it's just my personal opinion and my personal choice, but you do what you please, as usual. Like, why I decided to do this video? Well, simply, I was watching YouTube myself and I was scrolling down to Pinterest and Instagram, everywhere, and I see these people, they're wearing pins, and it's just so amazing. I see myself expressing a lot about my personality through the pins, like, because they can be as crazy as you like them, or as crazy as you are, or as crazy as I am. Well, you know what I mean, it just whatever. And I found it very fun, because like, even if I'm painting it, like as you see, I done those frogs, and later on you will see how I turn frog into teddy bears. So basically it's all about your imagination, and that's amazing. And it seems like my tongue is going like in knots and I can't really talk properly today, so I think I'll just stop rambling and just like leave you to enjoy the process, because really it's just painting on the clay shapes, and when it's dry we can continue our tutorial if you like. And hey, you see now I'm doing frog's eye, but actually behind that paintbrush, I don't know how I filmed it the stupid way, there is a teddy bear, and it's exactly the same shape as frog. So seriously, unleash your creative side, because you can do wonders with it. And also, well, I think I will never stop speaking. Well, I'm using these kind of Posca pens, but it's not Posca pen, it's just acrylic paint pens, which has like very small nib, but it's not essential if you haven't got that, or you don't want to spend crazy money on Poscas, which I totally understand, because I don't have crazy money to spend on Poscas. You just find very fine paintbrush and everything will just work the same. Okay, so all fronts of all pins are nice and cute and lovely. And it's dry, obviously, it is dry, it must be dry. And now we need to take some attention to the back of the pins because, you know, like you are in the shower, you're not only washing like front of yourself, you're also washing the back of yourself because everything needs to be clean and nice. So this is the same with the pins. I need to do some aesthetics on the back as well before I am putting the actual pins on it, if you know what I mean. And also, well, there is one thing, like I was looking into my YouTube channel, everything was nice and cool and people are subscribing and watching and I'm really grateful for that. But very strange thing, 95% of people who are actually watching is not subscribing. I mean, seriously, guy, you like it that much, the watch time is good, everything is nice. Can you please subscribe? Because that would really help me to grow. And as more as I grow, as more different videos and tutorials I can make. Does that make sense? So please don't hesitate. It would really help. And actually I feel good that I said it about subscribing because seriously guys, well, anyways, I feel good about it. Okay, anyways, doesn't matter. It's all gone. I believe you're gonna do the right thing. Just saying. Now we're gonna do something with air dry clay. Well, why is that? Because I have it, that's the first thing, and I found it in the drawer. And another thing, not everyone wants to do polymer clay because it's much pricier than this clay, because this big slab of clay, I think I paid £3 in Tesco's if I'm not mistaken, and the small tiny piece of polymer clay costs the same £3. So that's the difference about it, but of course the qualities are different. Anyways, with air dry clay, I am using sharp kinda X-Acto knife to cut out the shapes. I'm going completely freehand, and you also can do that. As you see, works out amazing. And don't worry about those really rough edges because you can smooth them after the clay is dry, or you can apply some water on your fingertip and try to smooth it that way. Well, you know, if you want proper tutorial on how I'm making air dry clay things, please again write a comment. I will definitely make sure you will get the information one way or another. The only bad thing about air dry clay comparing to polymer clay is that polymer clay is ready to use in roughly like 40 minutes after finishing with shapes, because it's in the oven half an hour and then it cools down and everything is just fine. Well, with air dry clay, you'll need to wait at least overnight and wait until the clay is completely dry. And then what I'm doing, I'm applying the gesso first because I found it much better and the paint sticks much smoother, and I just like it that way. If you want to do like freehand kind of watercolor look, maybe you don't need gesso then. I don't know, try and you will see, and if you will see, please let me know because I want to know as well. Also, another difference between polymer and air dry clays is, as you probably noticed, I don't know if you did, but polymer clay pins gonna be much thinner, just because I can do that as I'm rolling my clay through the pasta machine, and I know it's strong enough and it when it bakes, it just becomes kind of plastic. Well, you know it about polymer clay anyways. I've done some videos before, so you probably are familiar. If you're not, please go and check those videos and you will be familiar then. Anyways, with air dry clay, well, you cannot bake it because actually I think you can set the oven on fire if you're gonna bake it. I'm not sure, just like they suggest not to do it, so don't do it. And yeah, your pin's gonna be slightly thicker because if you're gonna do them same slim, same thin as polymer clay, you will break them so easily and there is just no point of even trying. So make it a little bit thicker, maybe like twice thicker than polymer clay ones. It all depends. If you like it chunky, do it 3 times thicker, it's up to you. So you probably noticed that I'm actually doing all sorts of things here, like it's animals, it's food, it's hobbies like microphone, camera, and now I'm doing pride flags. Well, you may think what's wrong with her. Well, it's nothing wrong with me. I'm being a businesswoman. Simple as that. I checked on Etsy's kind of help website, eRank, if you ever heard of it. Well, they say that now it's trending pride flags, frog pins, best friend gifts, and all kinds of that stuff. So I thought, like I can make something like that and I can film and I can show to you. So yeah, maybe not everything you will see on my Etsy shop, but some things will definitely land there. And if you want to see that, the link into my Etsy shop will be below, so you are very welcome to visit if you like. And also, I wanted to ask, what do you think about all that? I know I haven't finished yet, it's quite early, but well, if you press that like button, I know you like the video. It's very simple and it takes you like less than 1 second. So think about it. And now it is the last step. Well, everything is done. The fronts are dry, the backs are primed as well. It's all white and clean and nice. And now I'm using my E6000 glue and I'm sticking the pins onto the backs. And that's it. I'll wait till it's completely dry and it will be strong and durable. Also, don't forget, if you are using air dry clay, I would strongly suggest you to pour some resin on top or Mod Podge or whatever, just to prevent it of getting wet and may damage your pin. If you're not using air dry clay and if you're using polymer clay, well, acrylics is just enough. But anyways, I'm putting some resin or Mod Podge on top just because I like the way how it shines afterwards. So it's, again, optional, but I'm letting you know. And now that's it. I think those pins are absolutely adorable, and please don't forget to subscribe for this channel and see you next time. Bye!